Whenever I talk about tap handles, one of the things that I typically will bring up is the threading. And the threading is this right here. That's how a normal tap handle would attach to the tap faucet. One of the things with them is that I'll typically mention with Guinness tap handles, they don't use the standard threading. And just a slight caveat, with Guinness, they do have a couple of extra beers that they've been releasing in the past few years. They actually have some ones that they started releasing a while ago. And with those are actually going to be the exception. When I'm talking about Guinness, I'm typically talking about your standard Guinness, which is the Guinness Nitro draft. And that's what this one is right here. This is actually one that I'm going to be releasing out of my back stock. Typically, I have a few of these that I kind of have on reserve for special customers, and every once in a while, I'll dig a few of them out. One of the reasons for it, one of the reasons why I can't just release a lot of these is because there's a component of the adapters that I currently am not able to get. And that's one of the things I wanted to run through for you. So if you're picking up a Guinness tap handle, if you're getting one of the nitro ones, you'll know what I'm talking about. With this Guinness one, this is one of my favorite ones. This is their vintage style pub one. Just a really, really lovely tap handle. You've got the Guinness here. This is got a good bit of heft to it. This is rubberized right here. Overall, it's a fairly sturdy tap handle. You do still want to be a little bit careful with it. You can still break this portion here, and this can come off if you're like very, very tossing it around. The thing I did want to focus on with this here is that adapter. So there's a couple of different portions to the adapter. First of all, we've got a locking pin. So if we look on this side right here, you'll see that you've got a flathead screwdriver indent there. So you can actually unscrew that and you'll get one of these. This is what's referred to as the locking pin. With your regular nitro tap, essentially what that's doing is you put that on the tap, you lock that in with the locking pin, and that makes it so that you can kind of pull it back and forth, and that's what opens up the nitro mechanism. You'll see right here that there's an extra portion here. This extra portion is the ferrule. You'll see that this is a standard looking ferrule. So that's what you'll see on a lot of other tap handles. And I can actually unscrew this. So you'll see right here. I can unscrew this right here. And you'll see that right here, this threaded portion. This is the portion that is currently hard to find or pretty much not on the market right now. So right now, I'm not able to produce more of these until I get another supplier for them. And similarly, if you are picking up a Guinness tap handle, then it's pretty much impossible to find those on the market. If it is something where you do happen to be a machinist or something like that, you can always produce one of those on your own. But it is just worth noting that if you are looking for the Guinness type tap handles, these are almost impossible to find right now. At least the ones adapted. So you can find these, just not with the adapter. This one I am going to be releasing out of my collection, but aside from that, it's super hard to find them when they're adapted.